Good morning, commuters. Whoa! Hello there. This is the Matt Malone podcast, Commute podcast, and I have a guest in studio, first ever guest to the Malone's Commute podcast. Here she is, my beautiful wife, Samantha. How are you?
I'm good. I get to ride shotgun today.
Yeah, she's riding shotgun. She's dropping me off because I am heading on a big old golf trip with 9 other friends. They're actual friends of mine, real life friends, and there's 10 of us total, and we're going to Holland, Michigan for 4 or 5 day golf trip. And so here we are. We thought we'd do a special little podcast on the way to her dropping me off. It's pretty much the same commute as I would have to work. So we're like, hey, let's do it, you know? So here we go. My first ever in-studio guest is Samantha. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I thought we were going to test to make sure that the audio worked.
I'm sure the audio is working fine.
And then it'll all be garbage if it's not.
They call me Malone One Take.
Oh. Still think we should check.
Nah, it's fine. So...
It's going to be a waste.
No, it's not. Hey, be optimistic, Samantha. So you're going to... Now, I'm driving the Ford Escape. It's got 85,380 miles on it. Now, you're going to be driving this thing back. Are you going to be able to handle the power of the V6 front-wheel drive this thing offers?
This thing has no power.
No power?
I don't like driving your car.
You don't like it?
No.
Is it too boxy?
Yeah, it's like... It's so unsupportive. Every little bump in the road that it hits, it's like...
Like that one?
Yeah, it's not a luxury ride, okay? My RAV4 handles so much better than this Ford Escape.
Toyota versus Ford. Fight in the comments down below. So I'm going to be gone until next week. I'm coming back Sunday. But in the meantime, check out the YouTube channel because I got 3 races that are going to be released every other day. What's that rattling noise?
It's my water.
Oh, okay. You got to stay hydrated out there. So be checking out the YouTube. It's just Matt Malone TV on YouTube. It's the same channel you're watching now, actually.
Way to go,
So by the
pal.
time, check that out. And also, if you guys missed out on the Logitech G Challenge that happened on the 28th of this month, you have another opportunity on August 11th for the U.S. division for Logitech G Challenge. So head on over and get signed up. That's Project Cars 2.
Did you catch in on the fact that you were doing this the whole time?
Hey, don't wave your finger at me, sir. So it's an absolutely beautiful day in northern Illinois with a high of 80 degrees, low humidity with a light breeze coming out of the northwest. It's going to be fantastic for any type of commute that you got. Stay safe out there, commuters. You know what I'm saying?
It's going to be so nice. I have the house to myself.
I thought you'd be upset about that.
No husband. What? You thought I would be upset at the fact that things will be put away and in their place. No random stuff laying out. The Roomba's not going to suck up any random socks
or
left
underwear
on the floor. Yeah.
But you got to deal with Roxy the entire time.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, she was really bummed out that I was leaving, you know. She misses me already. But you, on the other hand, you could care less.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll miss you. I'm sure.
Yeah. Are you gonna get the pool going? You got that little inflatable pool, hillbilly style, right on the deck?
Yeah, that was the best idea ever. I don't have to deal with the bugs from the grass. It's up on the deck. I got a little umbrella sitting there so I can go in the shade if I want. I can just have my drink sitting right next to me.
Get some White Claws. Really just do full-on white girl.
The claw is the law.
Claw's the law? Oh, gosh. Well.
I liked White Claw before it was a basic white girl thing to like it.
Yeah.
So I was like pre-basic white girl.
Did I remember everything? Do I have everything?
Well, you've left your sanity, but you lost that a long time ago.
Hilarious. I overpack, you know. Gotta have my golf.
You overstress. He's been like pacing around the house since like 5:30 this morning. Yesterday he wanted to watch a movie, and it's like 7 o'clock at night, and we're about to sit down and have dinner, and he's like, "Oh, look at this movie. What was it? Aquaman.
Aquaman. I'm like, I want to watch
He's
Aquaman.
like, I want to watch it. I want to watch it. I'm like, it's at least a 2-hour movie, and you still have to get ready for tonight. You have to pack. No, we're not watching it. I know how you work.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to go to bed. You're going to be so stressed out, and you're going to be like pacing the house. You're going to be like, why did we watch that movie? I can't even do this right now. Samantha, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, we're not watching the movie.
I get anxious and nervous before trips because I always feel like I'm going to forget something. But then I tend to like overpack, and then when I get home, there's like all this stuff I didn't even use or clothes I didn't wear, and it's like, man, why was I stressing out about it, you know?
It's because you're not a planner. I'm a planner. You're like, I don't know. Why did I wash all of my panties?
Oh my gosh. So yeah, do I have toothpaste and toothbrush and deodorant and all that stuff? I gotta like double check it 3 or 4 times. But anyway, I got a bunch of stuff, so we're good. Just hope there's room. We're all loading in deep, going.
It's not my problem.
Yeah.
I don't care.
So what else is going on? What do you got coming up Saturday?
So Saturday, I'm going to be running my half marathon. It's not like an official registered race,
It's just
but
your training.
yeah. So through my team, World Vision, we're doing 13 point whatever 13.3 miles this weekend. So I'm like super nervous. Every Friday night I get so nervous because Saturday morning I wake up early and I drive across town.
You're waking up at like 5 a.m., right?
Yeah, my alarm goes off at like 4:45, but I don't get up. And then I'm always mad. Like every weekend I'm mad because I'm like, God, I'm not gonna show up at time. Why didn't I just wake up earlier? But yeah, so we're going to be running together to do half marathon. And I'm currently on pace. I've been really fortunate in my training. So I'm on pace right now to finish the marathon in like 5 hours, which I think is awesome.
Good for a first-time marathoner.
I've never even like been a runner. Like now I'm a runner, right? I run, I'm a runner. Like I might run slow, but I'm a runner.
She runs. She's a runner.
Like March, I didn't even run. I'm like, I'm gonna sit on this sofa. I'm not running. So to go from sofa to marathon and be able to finish that marathon for on pace for 5 hours, and that's not like, oh, when I run 1 mile, I run it in a pace of 9 minutes. Like, let me just multiply that 26 times. Like, no, that's like my endurance pacing. Like, that's what the plan is for me to get to. So we'll see. I did 12 last weekend, and I finished it in, I want to say, like 2 hours and 20 minutes or so. So, I mean, that makes sense.
And it was really hot that day, right?
It was so hot.
Yeah.
It's really hard when it's hot. Like, you got to slow down. My body was, like, covered in, like, salt, and I didn't understand. I wasn't thinking clearly. I'm like, yuck, like what did I run into? My body's like covered in like sand. And then I'm like, oh, I bet this is like my dried sweat. Like,
those are the electrolytes. That's crazy. So good thing is that the marathon is in October 13th, the Chicago Marathon. So it should be a little bit cooler.
Hoping. 1 year. So I've already heard like all the horror stories, so it's scaring me. Like last year, it was pouring rain at the beginning and it was cold. So a lot of people ended up like going to the medical tents for like hypothermia.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Because I mean, you're just like drenched, and then you've got like the breeze coming off the lake. It's not fun. And then 1 year they were saying it was like 38 degrees. It was 38 degrees for the marathon, which I don't know. I just want like a mid ground. I want high 60s.
October is a gamble because I remember some days in October where it's 90 degrees, and other days, like you said,
snowing.
It's like freezing. Yeah.
I remember going like trick or treating and it being like freezing.
Yeah, that was
cold.
like 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
You went trick or treating? I want a Kit Kat.
I just like follow a group of kids. I'm like, I'm the adult. Like, hey, like no.
Man, when there was that time of your life when you got to age and you started driving and you had some money in your wallet and you're like, I can just go buy candy at the store. I don't need to go to people's houses. That was a revelation.
And then when you're an adult and you're living on your own, and I'm like, I can have cake for dinner. Who's gonna stop me?
Yeah, who's gonna stop me?
And then you're like, I regret it. My tummy hurts. Or I shouldn't have done it. I'm going to do it next weekend, though.
I love me some cake.
Nah, I'm more of like a salty, savory person.
So, yeah, and that people keep asking me about I got to run a mile in 10 minutes in support for Samantha. Now, I don't work out. I don't run. I'm not a runner. And so for me to do a 10-minute mile, because I haven't ran a mile since high school probably. So I'm still planning on doing that. So all you naysayers, I'm still planning on doing it. And we're going to film it, I guess. You can watch
I think it's
me
going to
die.
be fun, because I anticipate Matthew's running style is like limp-wristed, like, whoa.
You call me a limp-wristed runner?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, I want to do it in support of Team World Vision, because she's doing the marathon for Team World Vision that brings clean water to people in third world countries. And so I want to do my part, you know. And just as a tease, we are going to be doing in iRacing. I don't know. We don't know any of the details yet. We're just brainstorming now on what the format's going to be and how and when and everything. But
we're going to make it happen, though.
A Team World Vision charity race on iRacing at some point before now and the marathon.
The marathon, hopefully.
So, yeah. Let's do it in December.
Oh, okay.
No, but that is... The ball is barely starting to roll on something like that. It's just an idea right now, but...
It's bouncing between us. It's bouncing in the Malone house. The Malone house has the ball rolling, and that's all it's gone. It hasn't gone out the front door yet.
Yeah.
It's just chilling in the living room right now, picking up some speed.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like that nursery rhyme about, like, my meatball. Remember that?
What the? Don't talk about your meatball to the internet.
No, the thing where it's like, on top of spaghetti.
Oh, you're singing?
And then it's like, it rolled to the floor. I lost my poor meatball. It went out the door. And then it like goes to all these places.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's going to go all over the internet soon. Everyone's going to get all sloppy spaghetti sauce all over.
In case you didn't know, I spent many years being a preschool teacher before I taught second grade. So
you sang a lot of classic tunes like old Meatball Song and stuff?
Yeah, you know, I was a daycare preschool teacher while I was going to school.
Glorified babysitter.
Pretty much. That's what it felt like. But I was told I was the preschool teacher. And I'm like, why are you dropping your kid off at 11 a.m. in the middle of nap time? Like, I'm trying to run a curriculum here, guys. And they're like,
Yeah, pull out your T1 calculators. We're going to go over some...
This is a daycare. I don't really care.
We're going to do some sine, cosine, and tangent today. Children.
And then my first 2 years out of school, I was a bilingual preschool teacher. That was actually, I mean, I don't know. It was it's totally different because you're just teaching like social skills to kids, really, and it's a lot of family work because they've never like really.
Are these kids potty trained?
No, they don't.
If you
have
could
to be
teach
potty
the
trained.
kids how to change their own diaper, you'd be in business.
So it was tough. I had like 24 students in my AM class and then like 24 in
That's a lot.
the afternoon. So it's like, yeah, I'm juggling about 50 families. And I would like go to their houses and do home visits and like talk with them and show them like, oh, you can play this game at home and it's actually going to teach them these math skills beforehand. And
so you're training the parents on how to be a parent, really.
yeah. So it was, as much as it's like being a teacher in the classroom, I mean, the grant money that we had for the program was really to be targeting families because those who qualified for the program were considered like high need. They're like living in low income areas and you're trying to reach out to them before kindergarten to try and give them an advantage where they normally wouldn't have it. So it is different. It was very different. I mean, what I teach in second grade is way more rigorous, but it's less like parents. I don't have to go. I'm not going to anybody's house. And
I'm not we're not parents. We don't have kids, so I got a lot of room to talk here. But it seems like parenting nowadays is turn on the TV or hand the kid an iPad. You know, it's crazy.
As he said, I mean, you know, he's got a lot of room to
Crazy
talk.
kids these days.
So yeah.
Anyway. So how you guys doing? Being safe out there? Enjoying the weather? Huh?
Is this what you do?
No, I don't know what I do. I just ramble.
I lost my poor meatball. It went out the door.
That was like somebody sneezed and he lost his meatball.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's the one.
So sing it with the real lyrics.
Well, obviously I don't know it.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
But he lost his meatball and it went out the door and then it rolled down the steps. You know.
And he lost it. That meatball was never seen ever again?
Yes, it was.
Oh.
It was seen in numerous places. That's how you know the lyrics of the song.
Oh, okay. It's great.
You're such a noob.
Hopefully I hit him straight this weekend. I don't want to embarrass myself. I did do some practice. I went to the golf course a couple of times. Samantha drove the cart and I only got whiplash like twice.
It's so much fun.
She likes driving the little golf cart around. But she's got to work on her etiquette, you know.
I know.
No, Samantha, you cannot drive on the green. Okay, you just drive. There's the ball.
I did not drive on the green.
Nah, you wanted to though. See those little signs that say cart, and then there's an arrow.
Don't say I wanted to. You're the one who's like, you can get closer, you know. I'm like, no, I can't. I'm a rule follower. Anybody who knows me knows that I follow the rules.
Oh yeah.
You're a rule breaker, and that's why we've got all these battles between us.
But I think I used to play golf all the time, like literally every day back in like high school, but I have.
When was that? 50 years ago? I used to play golf all the time back when it was a quarter for you to play. I remember when all this cost 50 cents back in the day.
I remember getting me some Titleists for only a nickel a piece. No.
Man, this person behind you is all ticked
I'm
off,
going the
you know,
speed
slow.
limit. They're in a Mercedes. I got a Mercedes on my ass.
Are you
just
on
like
cruise
an
control?
iRacing. Yeah, cruise control at 60. It's 55 here. This is normal cruising. We're at normal cruising altitude. No, I think I got my swing figured out because we're going to be playing a lot of golf in a short amount of time. We play 36 holes pretty much 3 days in a row. So, the last day's 27-hole tournament. So, but it should be fun.
Boy, that's a lot of holes.
It's a lot of holes, Samantha. A lot of holes. Hope I don't lose my balls. I only got so many.
Yeah, you will if it's anything like the practice.
I had some issues.
You shot like 5 balls out of bounds in a row on the same hole.
It was like tin cup. I had an issue.
I'm like, maybe stop dropping balls in this hole, okay? Like, give it up.
Well, the problem is I got a fade, half slice on even my long irons. So I think I know what I'm doing wrong. It's just a matter of doing it, but it's going to be a good time regardless. And so anyway, but that's where I'm going. And we're pretty busy at work, and I was just like, well, see you later. Have fun trying to cover all these jobs. Took 3 days off in the summer. That's kind of a no-no, but this golf thing is kind of becoming a tradition. So, except for last year, I had to miss the golf trip because I got married. She wouldn't let me go.
I don't have any trips that I get to take with anybody.
Because you don't have any friends.
I'm gonna pocket this one. I'm gonna just bank it, and then one day I'm gonna want to do something. And I'm gonna be like, remember you got to go on that golf trip? I'm going, and you're gonna be like, I can't fight you. That's right.
All right, we'll see.
Banking it.
Yeah, we'll see.
Along with all those awesome trips you've gotten to take for playing video games.
It's not a game, it's a sim.
But you still play it.
I know, and I have fun playing it. I had a blast yesterday. Is that when I streamed? It was yesterday? No. The day before? Monday. Monday. Yeah,
what day of the week is it?
Today's Wednesday. Hump day. Anyway.
Not for you.
So, yeah, this is a great podcast. I thought you were just going to make fun of me the whole time. You kind of have been.
I mean, it's kind of my thing.
Yeah, she rises me pretty good. Why don't you stream while I'm gone? You don't know how to turn it on?
I don't know. Ugh!
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
you change the rig. I don't know how this stuff works. You move the buttons around, and I've never used that wheel, and I'm kind of scared.
Yeah, I
It's
hurt
gonna,
my pinky.
break my wrists.
Yeah, you could break your wrist. That's very true.
And then I'm gonna be running around for the marathon like you.
Her limp wrist brought to you by VRS Direct Force Pro wheel. Gotcha, right in the corner there. Yeah, especially when somebody hits you out of nowhere and you're holding the wheel wrong, like it'll snap you pretty good. I got my pinky in one of those races, got me good. I think I'm holding the wheel wrong because I'll put my thumbs like inside the rim. You're not supposed to do that, but that's what feels comfortable. And there's no kill switch on that thing. Anyway, so yeah.
So
They
I would like
watching
to
you race.
stream,
Yeah.
but I would like to do it with you sitting shoddy.
Here's what you do, Samantha. Turn on the rig and just open up OBS and just sit there and chill and just talk. Like do like your own Lapping in Luxury podcast where you just watch the chat and read the chat and hang out with people.
I don't think people like me that much.
Oh.
I don't think they just want to sit there
And then
and
you play
like
solitaire.
talk with me.
Yeah.
All by myself, playing solitaire. People don't like me singing either.
No, they love it.
People just don't like me.
No, they love you.
Feels bad, man.
Hey, if they don't like you, then we don't need them. Hey, what's this shirt you're wearing? It's got cacti on it.
Yeah, wait,
Where you
can
think
you
you're
see
from
it?
Arizona? You think you're from Arizona? Oh, she's doing a shoulder dance?
Woo!
Unbelievable. So what do you think about this corn here? It's got some tassels. What do you think?
Matthew, don't be so corny. Ba-dum.
Oh boy. So you're gonna clean the whole house?
No, screw you, dude.
When I'm gone?
I'm gonna leave all of your mess.
Oh my gosh. You're gonna watch
Things
these
just
movies?
magically clean themselves in our house.
I clean the kitchen.
Do you?
I'm thirsty. I need some of your water.
No, stop it. I have to drink. Stop it.
Hey, so
I have to stay hydrated because I'm getting a massage later today.
Oh, so hey, there was drama that happened on Twitch with Craig. Tell him about it and how it got resolved. Tell us the story.
Well, I'm sure everybody in the world knows the story. So infamous. I
Oh
know,
boy,
I
I thought you were gonna elaborate on. This is what happened. Is that this goes to show how amazing the community is. When one of the members of the community when somebody's in trouble, we come to the rescue. So Craig A. Williams, he runs the Craig Setup Shop. Twitch, they're like, you got all these freaking subs and you barely even stream and no one chats. It's all fraudulent. It looked like the message you got looked like it was written by a 12-year-old that just got done with a 12-hour bender playing Fortnite. All right, this guy's on Mountain Dew and Cheetos, and he's writing this message like, Dad, these are all fraudulent, and we're canceling your thing. And he hadn't gotten paid for a couple months from Twitch, and it's outrageous. So after a couple of tweets that he put on, the community came together and got it on Reddit, and within like a day on Reddit, it had like 30,000 upvotes, and a bunch of people saw it, and a bunch of people were messaging Twitch and Twitch support. And after all the community came together, and what did he get? It got resolved. He's getting paid all the months that they didn't pay him. He's got his channel back. Boom! That's how you get things done. What do you think?
I mean,
It's huge. It's great to see.
it was huge. I mean, the tweets, the like thread that he had, I really want to know like how many views that tweet got, because I saw like I can see my own tweet. So like
tweet engagement.
Right. So like my comment on it, I can see how many people like, yeah, were able to view it and then like engage with it. And I mean that had like over 550,000 like views and engages, and that's like, I don't think that's the whole tweet. I think that's just like my comment on one of the things. So I bet like that tweet,
it went viral. I mean, that's
insane.
a great case of
That's just
something
so
going
many
viral.
people.
Yeah. I mean, it went viral, and that was due to the community and like getting behind somebody and understanding that this is
I mean, that's awesome. Like,
yeah,
that's a lot of
totally
people.
awesome.
But I mean, there's nothing wrong with like his channel being flagged. Like, there's an algorithm for it, and I'm sure it is a little suspicious. That's fine.
Right.
Like, you can flag it, but you also have to do like some research into it and not just be like, yep, fraud, cut off. Like
literally,
because they didn't even get back to Craig, which was like the big upset. Because
they just stopped paying him.
He had tweeted out earlier, like last week, saying like, oh yeah, I found out the channel's being shut down. Like, sorry guys. Like, haven't heard back from them on anything. Like, that's not right. Like, you have a team. You do need to investigate into it.
Because, I can understand why it'd be, like, red flag. Be like, okay, he doesn't stream that much and he's got a bunch of subs, you know.
Right, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, that's fine. It's obviously working. Like,
but, like, 10 minutes of some minor research, you would understand
or
right
even
away.
an email. Like,
yeah, it'd be like, hey, what's going on? He provides a service. Like, you get something for subbing. Like, it's not wrong. It's not against the rules in any way. I can see why it would raise a couple flags, but that email, that message that he got is unbelievable. I mean, what's Twitch turning into? A bunch of snowflakes,
like
purple hair.
Your customer service, you have to have a template that you follow for sending messages. Like, right? Like,
yeah, and Gunny, he had they get like global moderators, and I think they've gone away from global moderators on Twitch, because I'm not 100% sure, but Gunny, he's a race car enthusiast, and he watches like racing sims. Gunny, you guys probably know him, and you know, somebody like him would know, and they would like ask some of the global moderators, like, hey, you know anything about that? Be like, oh yeah, like he provides a service. And you know, so I think they've gone away with global moderators that are like part of the community. It's like subcontracted out. They don't technically work for Twitch, but they provide a service for Twitch, and that's a great thing to have, is people involved in the Twitch community that are watching streams that, you know, are part of communities, and they're a global moderator, and they can kind of see what's going on. And
yeah, but it costs money.
Well, it's probably not much, considering, you know, compared to having an actual employee, but who knows. But anyway, great to see the community get behind him and get that issue resolved, because I'm sure Twitch was like, oh boy, what did we do here? Hopefully the guy got in trouble for sending that message. I mean, it's so dumb.
That's just not the way you want to represent your business.
I think it was like within like, on the Reddit post, somebody had written a paragraph that was like so professional, so like respectable, like way of that the message should have read out, you know. And he's like, I came up with this in 4 minutes, you know. It's like, yeah, it's not that hard to be nice and polite and professional. Anyway, so good on Craig, and go to Craig's Setup Shop. I think it's .uk. I'll put a link down below of Craig's setup shop down below, so you guys can support him and you know, sub to his channel for iRacing setups. That's what it's all about. Him and his team put a lot of work into building setups every week for the majority of the popular series that are out there on iRacing. I mean, just one glance at some of these setups for some of these cars, and you know, you might as well be talking Russian. So these guys put a lot of work into it. They're very knowledgeable, and they put together.
Keep it on the road, man.
I'm avoiding the pothole. This is the route that I take. They got a lot of knowledge with it, and for, you know, a very competitive setup, one-click download, it makes it so easy. They've done a lot of work over the last couple of years to do what he's done. So support Craig's Setup Shop and support Craig, and just thanks to the community in general for getting behind him and making it happen. Good thing we're turning here, because they got some construction going on. Anybody coming? Clear?
Clear right.
That's a true backhoe, because of the hose on the back. Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, well, just dropping a little construction knowledge on my wife there. Anyway, yeah, so that was awesome. We're getting close. You want to wrap it up? You got anything else to say? We're at 30 minutes pretty much.
What should I say?
You got anything to gab about?
No.
Hey, look at those beans. Those beans are coming in good. A bunch of soy boys are looking forward to that.
Like, they can't see that. That is dumb. Why you talk about that on here?
Because we live in farmland.
Hey, look at that fluffy white cloud. Look at that.
Yeah, it looks like Mickey Mouse.
Look at that. Oh, the other day we were in the car and I told Matthew, I'm like, he's like, why don't you talk to me? Why don't you respond? And I'm like,
I know where this is going.
Stop.
I'm thirsty.
It's your own problem.
Podcasting takes it out of me.
So I tell him, I'm like, babe, I can't, there's nothing for me to respond back to you. When you're in the car, all you do is talk to hear yourself talk. You're just pointing things out.
I'm an observationalist.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, look at that mailbox.
Like, the entire time, he's like, road's bumpy. Oh, look at that cloud. Hey, see that red car? Oh, look at that tree. Looks pretty cool. He's like, why aren't you talking? I'm like, what do you want me to say? Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah. The entire time. And then you're like, no, I don't. And then you're like, oh, look at that.
Yeah, I immediately did it.
And then he does this a lot. Like, he does this. He goes like this. Hey, 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 hey. You see that?
Hey, you see that hawk?
Hey.
Like, yeah, I see it. I don't know what. I'm like, I thought you might have had some thoughts on that hawk that I saw.
But you're not saying any thoughts either. You're just like, look at that sign. Hey, that's a neat garbage can.
So what you're saying is it's really fun to go on road trips with me.
I'm saying, and then you get like, why aren't you talking? And I'm like, all you're doing is just talking to hear yourself talk. Stop it. Like, hey, cool.
I don't know. Green tree.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that green tree.
That's what we were referring it to. You like to say green tree.
Green tree. There's another green tree.
Green tree.
Anyway, it's real. You know, we've been married just over a year, and it's been great, right, Samantha? You've had a blast. I know it. Blink twice if you're being held captive. You blink 3 times.
It's very urgent.
Hey, look, somebody's burning some leaves.
They can't see it.
Just pointing it out. Whoa, they cut down a lot of trees.
It's logs, by the way.
No thoughts on that? Ooh, it smells like a campfire. It smells like s'mores. Anyway.
You must have burned all your s'mores as a child.
Yeah. Anyway, so this will be. I probably won't be doing any like vlogging or.
Why not? We want a golf cart vlog. Golf cart
vlog is shaky, short.
Comment below.
No golf cart vlog.
I
gotta be quiet on the golf course. There's etiquette. We play as fast as we can play.
Golf cart vlog.
We gotta play 36 holes in one day.
Golf cart vlog.
It goes fast.
Golf
it'll be like
cart
30-second vlog. Unbelievable.
Golf cart
I don't know
vlog.
what kind of internet service I'm gonna have there.
Golf cart vlog.
Get out of here with that. Stop spamming. And I bring you on as a guest on my podcast, my first ever in-studio guest on the Malone's Commute podcast, and you berate me. You start heckling me on my own podcast.
As the host of this podcast, it's your job to make sure that you have a guest who fits your criteria. Not my problem, pal. Not my problem.
All right. I'm gonna have to put an end to this because my guest is getting out of hand, and I gotta punish her. No, I'm gonna throw you out. I'm gonna unlock the doors are unlocked. No.
So what?
Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. Like I said, don't forget to keep checking the YouTube channel for some racing videos. I know how much you like that. And so that's about it. Follow Samantha on Twitter at Lapping in Luxury. I'll put the link down below. I got a lot of links down below. I'll try to do it on our way.
Okay, pal.
Just be like this, like, I don't know. I'll get as many links as I can. But don't forget to follow me on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Matt Malone, all one word. And follow me on the gram, Matt Malone TV. No, I don't post much on Instagram. Anyway, and on Twitter and all that good stuff. So thanks for watching. And that's about it.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
It's been awesome, guys. It's been rad.
It's been real great. It's been real swell.
It's been dandy.
Okay, good.